right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alex Mad Dog will be our subject. He's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He's been a really tough out this year, bringing an on-base percentage over 400 into the game, so I have a feeling he could be a key player in this one when it's all said and done.
Number 50, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, this will be his 2nd start of the season. In his 1st start, he already got himself in the win.
Alex Mad Dog will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Nick Parrish, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Popped high in the air. Mad Dog is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 1-0. Alex Mad Dog digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Mad Dog.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Andres Gonzalez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Mad Dog is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Frank Velasmil will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Alex Mad Dog stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line drive to center field. Gonzalez is right there, 1 down.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Todd Overstreet will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here's the 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Alex Mad Dog will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Carpenter looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they move on top 4-0.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on AA Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Alex Mad Dog is our focus, and he had the long ball working in his last game. 3 home runs really carrying his team on his back.
Yeah, we see it maybe couple times a year, but when a guy gets 3 homers in a game, it's always worth talking about. He got some good pitches to hit. He just flat out did not miss them. I mean, I've seen guys put fewer out in a home run derby round, so he's clearly got plenty of power in that swing of his. And who knows, maybe he'll put on another show in this one. I wouldn't put it past him.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Number 54 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, he got the ball club to win in his last outing, but he did only throw 6 innings. They'll take it, but they'd like to see him go a little deeper.
Mariano Velasquez will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. First pitch of the at-bat. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch inside. The throw not in time as he just sneaks in there, and it's a double steal.
And this is a move that could have really backfired if one of these guys gets thrown out. You don't want to help out a pitcher who's already struggling, but the double steal turns out to be a great call here, and now they've really got that guy in a bind out there.
Pedro Cruz will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game. Second and third, 2 away. Oh, a diving stop. And they've taken the lead. A valiant effort there defensively, but it couldn't prevent the go-ahead run from crossing the plate.
Well, he will get credit for the RBI here on the infield single. But if it weren't for that diving stop, he'd probably have 2 RBIs on the plate. Even though they don't get the out, that's a great effort that could really pay.
Todd Overstreet will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Alex Mad Dog will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Mad Dog.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Carpenter is there, 2 down. With a moment now. Stepping in, Nick Parrish. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Nick Parrish.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And sometimes when you've got a pitcher who's out there scuffling a little bit, you worry more about throwing strikes than you do about the base runners. And I think that may have been the case right there.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of him.
Alex Mad Dog stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Underhanded flip.
Out.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Russell Lasky digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Mad Dog scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And Bowie is out in front, 3-0. Alex Mad Dog steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. Lasky patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But
Leading off the inning, Mariano Velasquez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
Daniel Carpenter steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Alex Mad Dog will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 4-1 game. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
I think the phrase here is, when you're hot, you're hot. He's been on fire the last week or so, and it's going to continue here as he drives this all the way out to the wall. It'll wind up an RBI triple.
So coming to the plate, Keith Cates. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman
Matt Shimchak will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Byers backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
A big out right there. You know, not only do you get the pop-up, but also you keep that double play in order.
Fuller.
Now to the plate, Glenn Fuller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now a ball lined into left field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.